Welcome to Bagel Boy, where baking the best bagels is what we love to do. This is the bakery that Chuck built. In 1992, with his heart and soul, he assembled a great team. From a very small space and with a lot of dedication and hard work, Bagel Boy quickly grew to its current size, which is over 100,000 square feet. We bake over 1 million bagels a day in over 20 different varieties. Baking 1 million bagels a day takes a little planning and a lot of work. Hi, I'm Rick, the Quality Assurance Manager here at Bagel. Let me show you around. Baking the best bagels begins with the best ingredients. Flour is received daily in tankers and blown into our 1500 hundredweight storage silos. Of course, it doesn't stay too long. It's soon called by one of our 4 mixers through a pressure sifter to assure its purity and into the mixers. We can mix up to 1,600 pounds of flour at a time with the other essential ingredients to produce the finest bagel doughs. Computerization helps us scale the minor ingredients, but the final addition to the mixer is done by hand, which allows us to carefully inspect the ingredients for the last time before we begin to mix. After the dough is mixed to development, it is ejected from the mixer into bowls and transported to the bowl lift. The bowl is lifted and dumped into the hopper. Above the divider, where it is released in chunks into the stress-free divider and cut by volume into consistent bagel-sized pieces. Conveyor belts bring the dough pieces through the formers around a mandrel, creating the final bagel shape. The newly formed bagels travel into the reciprocator that gently places them onto the plastic boards. The boards full of bagels are conveyed into the proofer where they begin their 60-minute climb in elevated temperature and humidity. When the bagel boards reach the top of their ascent, they are pushed onto a transfer conveyor into the retarder where they begin their 4-hour descent in refrigerated temperature and humidity. When the bagel boards reach the bottom of their cool, they are pushed onto a transfer conveyor and brought to the oven loader. At the oven loader, the bagels are carefully lifted from the boards and placed on the boiler feeder belt. The boards are conveyed back to the front. The bagels travel through the boiling water for a short time and are conveyed into the oven. The bagels are baked to the desired color and temperature. The bagels exit the oven and are conveyed to the ambient air spiral coolers. The bagels move down through the cooler until they reach a certain temperature. The bagels are conveyed through a web slicer and onto the packing lines. The bagels are then grouped by 6s and bagged. enclosed with a clip that is printed with the necessary information. The bagel packages are manually inspected and put on trays or in boxes. The bagel orders are put together, loaded onto trucks, and delivered.